this works is the president is allowed to have special employees. Every president has basically had these special employees. They're tasked with specific duties, specific responsibilities. Some of them have been tasked with going overseas, trying to negotiate climate policy. That was John Kerry when he was the climate czar under President Biden. And in this instance, Elon Musk is essentially the head of the Doge that Donald Trump has set up in his administration. In terms of oversight from Congress, that's much more of an appropriations aspect. What Doge is doing right now is they're going through every agency and they're examining any contracts or any lack of efficiencies in spending federal dollars. This is something that I'm going to answer you. Now I'm going to answer you, but if you want to know, it's okay, but I just want to answer you. Are you going to allow me to answer the question? Okay. So, like I said, what they are doing is under the directions of the President of the United States. If you're going to talk about what oversight is doing, we actually have to let the Doge committee, the Doge department, actually finish its work. What they are examining right now is inefficiency in the federal system. This is something that President Obama wanted to do when President Obama was elected president of the United States. You can do what you want to, but those are the facts. And if you go back in time, back to 2009, then President Obama famously said that he wanted to examine efficiencies, or lack thereof, in the federal government. Elon Musk is doing the exact same thing. They're doing the same thing. So, what the Oversight Committee is doing, the Oversight Committee is doing the responsible thing. We are letting Doge complete its work. Most of the budget cuts that Doge will present have to go through the appropriations process. And so when it goes to the Appropriations Committee, any adjustments that are made to federal spending will occur there, and they'll get an up or down vote in the Appropriations Committee first, and then on the floor of the House, also on the floor of the Senate. That is the process. Don't wait. Are you ready? You ready for the other half of it? The previous president, President Biden. So you don't want to hear, you do not want to hear the full story. You don't want to hear the full story. Allow me to educate and bring you the full story. When you're ready, I'm going to tell you, because I don't want you to yell and not hear the full story. Because you're not listening. Here we go. I'm going to tell you the full story. Here's the full story. The previous administration, Joe Biden, he authorized 53 students to have access to the same database during his administration. 53. He authorized 53 students to have access to the Social Security database. And I didn't hear anybody being upset when Joe Biden authorized that. So how can you be upset when it's that versus Elon Musk? That is not true. Again, if you're going to have a conversation about policy, then Donald Trump authorized Elon Musk to have access. I agree with that. Do you know who else agrees with it? Joe Biden. Because Joe Biden gave similar access to 53 students during his administration. Do you want, this is my question for the audience. Do you want to yell or do you want to hear? Because if you want to hear, I'm trying to give you information.